All right, Matt Money Smith in for Daniel Jeremiah on Move the Sticks here. Bucky, we are looking at Week 17 games that have an impact, and this is a major one. The Redskins win, and they are in, meaning the loser of the Packers-Lions game goes home. Redskins get that 6th spot. Giants already locked into the playoffs. What do you make of this game?
Look, all that stuff doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Is Odell Beckham versus Josh Norman. Both teams are going to be motivated. Odell would love nothing better than to send Josh Norman home for the rest of the season. I believe this is a game where it's going to be decided by the marquee matchup, Odell versus Josh Norman.
That's a pretty good one, I would say, in terms of Odell versus Josh. Do you think they'll say anything about one another?
Oh, I think there'll be plenty of conversation. And when you look at Odell Beckham, the numbers speak for themselves. 96 receptions, over 1,300 yards. He is a big-time playmaker on the outside, and what they do is they allow him to win on simple concepts. Little slant route, watches one-on-one, comes inside, catches it, and this is when he makes the magic happen. Takes it to the zone, catch and run concepts, ball comes out of Eli Manning's hands quickly. Odell Beckham Jr. is a special playmaker because he can turn short passes into big gains. Once again, Dallas Cowboys one-on-one at the bottom of the screen, slant route. Ball comes out, Eli sees it, ball's delivered on time, whoop, to the crib.
Yeah, look at the miles per hour there. Breakaway speed, nearly 22 miles per hour now. Odell Beckham, very good. Josh Norman also very good at what he does, which is what makes this matchup so special. And before we get to Josh, look at this. 4,000 career yards in 42 games, tying Lance Allworth.
Bambi.
The fewest, yes, in NFL history.
Now, what you like about Odell Beckham is his ability to make plays from space. But what you like about Josh Norman is his ability to play physical and really challenge and take on all comers. Here we're going to see, look, he's not the most technically sound player, but he's a feisty competitor who does a great job of getting his hands on the ball. Here we see a little bell technique. Hugs up the receiver a little bit, past the contact zone, but he's going to get inside and make it very, very difficult for the quarterback to fit the ball into tight windows. These are the kind of plays that Josh Norman routinely makes when he's able to walk up and play nose-to-nose on the receiver. Here, once again, locked up with A.J. Green. You'll see the technique. You'll see how he kind of gets in, backs out. He's there. He's unorthodox in his approach, but you love the results. Once again, it makes it a tight window, hard to fit the ball in. His length, his explosiveness, his ability to make plays makes it tough for quarterbacks to fit it into the primary receiver.
All right, so if you have to pick one, you're forced. It's a fight. It's Josh Norman v. Odell Beckham Jr. You see, he leads the Redskins with 18 passes defense. We saw that remarkable interception against the Browns there. You have to pick one. Who has the edge in this battle between Odell and Josh?
I'm going to go with the Giants. I'm going to go with Odell Beckham Jr. I believe he's a more explosive athlete. He has more tricks that he can throw at Josh Norman that can throw him off. This is something where as long as he's focused and not distracted by the tactics that Josh Norman will use, Odell Beckham should have his way with Josh Norman on the outside.
The Giants are already locked into the number 5 spot. They will be the top wild card, which means they don't have to play everyone. They don't have to play the whole game. They can do what the Dallas Cowboys did last night. They can rest Odell. They can rest Eli if they'd like. I understand what you're saying. It's a division opponent. They want to knock the Redskins out. At the same time, this is a team that believes they can win 3 road games and get to the Super Bowl. That's my concern, is how much caution will they take?
I think here's the biggest thing. They haven't played well on offense the last 2 or 3 weeks. We saw them play against the Philadelphia Eagles, and they didn't look good on offense. Eli threw the ball 60-plus times, didn't have a rhythm. They have to find a rhythm, and I think if they can find a rhythm early in the game, score some points and go up on the Redskins, then maybe you can pull it. But I think this is about an identity game, finding their offensive identity. I think Ben McAdoo goes hard in this game. I think they play all the way to the end.
Speaking of rhythm, Redskins found a little rhythm offensively last week, as a matter of fact, and they have a balance. I know Rob Kelly's a little banged up, but they found something with Fat Rob running that ball.
Yeah, Fat Rob gives them something inside. They can run the ball. They're balanced. They do a great job of using some of the others. Chris Thompson has showed up and been a guy that has scored points from different areas. Kirk Cousins has to continue to take it up a notch, and I think if they're going to be a playoff team, he has to play well in this game.
Play action, Fat Rob, Deshaun Jackson down the field.
I like that combination.
Oh, I love it. Love it. I'll take the Redskins. You'll take the
Giants.
Okay, then.